I'm going to assume you're watching this because you're like me. You need something that you could transport in the car or use in the house for multiple things, right? You want to be able to blow up your tires if they're running low. You want to be able to blow up the raft at the beach and be able to do that without having to carry a separate pump. And you want to be able to blow up the inflatables in the backyard or the portable bed when the kids are having a sleepover. You want to be able to do all that stuff. You don't want to have like 3 different pumps and some work and some don't work. This seemed to me to be the answer to do all those things. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this, see what it looks like, talk to you about some of the features, and then we're going to take it out, actually test it a little bit. I do need to tell you that I am not sponsored at all. I bought this to answer those problems for myself, and so I'm going to give you an honest answer about that. All right, so I'm looking at it here, and let me talk to you about some of the functions. You can see function to turn on the setting, a function button for which air supply you want, a light, which is nice that it has a little LED light, and I love that it has this little disc here, which is how you adjust how much pressure you want or don't want, and on and off. On this side, you have the conventional hose and attachment for a car, a bike, those kind of things. Let's see what's in here. Oh, how cool is that? This is where the power supply goes. That's really nice that that fits there, so cool. I like that. On this side here, you have some of the attachments, as well as that high volume hose, which plugs in right there. So this is the one that you would use to blow up an inflatable or something like that. On the bottom here, this is where you take your 20 volt off your drill, plug it in here, boom, and you got power. How cool is that? That's one of my favorite things about DEWALT, as opposed to like one of those Amazon brands, is their system remains consistent and universal between the new tools and the old tools. So like, you don't have to keep buying new batteries and stuff. You get yourself a basic supply, and it always works with everything. The other thing I want to tell you, just because I love the way this feels, it has a nice rubberized handle. Okay, enough of that. Let's go try it out, see how it works. All right, it's Smoker here in Florida today, so I'm gonna hide in the shade a little bit here. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do both of the main functions of this. Let's try it out, moving this tire to towing levels, like a really high pressure. And then let's also see if it inflates the inflatable, so we could go for a swim after I overcook myself out here. All right, let's go try this first. Okay, so the only answer is that this thing is resoundingly awesome. Particularly for this floaty, let me take this crazy floaty off. Particularly for the crazy floaty, so easy, so nice, like I said, you know, because we inflated the tire, no problem. You set it to the pressure, it inflates it. But then all the time, like I have to have a separate thing to go in the backyard and do the floaties. Now I only need one inflator. I can do the car. I take it on the road trips in case there's an emergency, something like that, in the RV. And at the same time, if the kids want to go in the floaties in the backyard, I just grab it, go to the backyard, pump it up. Uses the same common battery as the rest of my DEWALT tools. That's pretty darn perfect. I'm going to give this an absolute 5 out of 5 on the Doug score. Hope that was helpful. See you next time.